Hello student, I'm Dr. Pamita Basu from Key Art and Designs. So आज हम JKL यूनिवर्सिटी में हैं और आज मैं डीन जो डिज़ाइन स्कूल के हैं JKL के उनके साथ बात कर रही हूँ. सर थैंक यू फॉर ज्वाइनिंग अस एंड मुझे ये पूछना है कि आपने कब ज्वाइन किया यहाँ पर और कब से अभी हैं यहाँ.
Hello, my name is Raj Menon. I joined in September 2023 and I've been Dean since January of 24.
Okay. Sir, where did you pass your...
I did my master's from IIT Bombay, Industrial Design Center. Then I have been in the field working with many companies, consulting. And from last September, I got into academia.
What do you think about this university? Because I think you worked it. आपने बहुत सारे जगह काम किया हो.
I think this is one university where I really felt at home, being the way we teach, the way we interact with students, and the kind of freedom that we get to develop students and their natural capabilities. Because we teach all the regular courses, but we also encourage students to explore their own avenues of creativity, and so that way I find this is excellent place.
University started in 2019.
Yeah, the Institute of Design started in
2019.
Yeah.
And this university was...
is from 2011, the first batches were taken in.
Okay, so that was about engineering.
Yeah, engineering and
Then
management.
from 2019, design started.
Yeah.
So first batch has already graduated.
Just, yeah.
So you have masters also, sir?
Yes, we do have masters.
So how many courses you have?
In masters right now, see, everything depends on the stream of choice. So right now we are only running interaction design and masters. But that depends on the students. I mean, if the students come in for other streams, yes, we have the capacity to take across both product design and interaction design.
Okay. So for leaders, how many courses are there?
We have 4 courses. So one is integrated communication design, interaction design, then product design, and a different course called interdisciplinary design, where the student gets to study courses across all the other 3 disciplines: communications, interaction, and product design.
Is this like IIT Mumbai and IIT?
No, almost no other design school offers this kind of a combination of courses.
No, sir. Like IIT, when you pass WC, they have like B design. They don't have a specialization.
Yeah.
So it's like B design. So they're teaching not everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we try to give curated courses where the student gets a flavor of all of them, and when he's going to the company, he is able to sort of tackle most of the, especially like the startups. And there are a few companies who have actually showed specific interest, saying that this is very interesting, because this is exactly kind of person that we're looking at. We have experts from other fields who have come to give talks, and they hear about our interdisciplinary course, and that's exactly the kind of profile of person we're looking at. Because there are many cases where the specific design role that the student has to fill in is not specific to only product design or only communication design. It sort of spans multiple disciplines. So then these students fill in very perfectly.
What type of the courses are there? Are not fashion design and not there.
No.
And only communication design, product design, and interaction design.
Right.
And fourth one?
Interdisciplinary design.
Like that, all 3 together. Okay. And what is the fee structure? So like semester wise and year?
Fee structure it keeps changing every year. So I think it's around 3.3.
3 lakhs 30. 330 per year. So, sir, what do you think about the new generation coming?
Okay, this is not just me, but we've had, besides our faculty, we have a lot of experts who come to teach courses, like 4 5-day courses in open elective. And across the board, we have had very good reviews of students. That students are very creative, very proactive, and there's a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm in our students. So I'm quite happy that reply that I'm getting out there.
No, so just like I just wanted to know because the new generation, has for 2 years they were inside their room house.
Yeah.
They've closed because of the lockdown. So I'm also finding some students have become little lazy, clings towards their phone and.
See, those are not unique issues. I mean, it happens around. It happens even amongst our students. There are people who get a little bit stuck to other distractions, but it's not that very serious. It can be managed. We can pull them out of it and get them to work because, I mean, that's why across the board we have been getting feedback from other faculties, external faculties that your students are very. I don't need to prod them. I don't need to push them. I mean, we discuss something and they come back with insights and comments and work which surprises them. So I feel our students are doing good that way.
Even I think the students who are coming are basically now because they have doing a lot of loud computers and they're seeing so much social media. So what impact do you feel that they are getting in their work? The creativity, I feel that they don't want to think.
I don't see that as a major issue. At least in our case, we don't. Yes, I feel exposure to social media brings up their awareness. I mean, they know what's happening in the world to quite a bit. And they're able to kind of channelize a lot of that energy, that thought, those information. And that's why when people come and they take up problems for solving in our part of design courses, the solutions that they come up with is really amazes and surprises. And this is like, I mean, our own faculties, yes, we will definitely say, yes, our students are good. But faculties who are coming in from outside to take courses, I mean, they're also giving the same kind of feedback. So I think exposure to media is good. They learn, they are aware of what is happening in the world. And yes, when they're able to leverage that and put that into their work, that really makes a positive outcome.
About some many government and private projects all of your students are handling.
Yeah.
What the kind of projects they are handling right now for internship or going for placement?
Yeah. So this one specifically, we have a course called Systems Design, where you're not looking at one small problem of a product or a software or a service. You're looking at a whole system of things that are working and see where is it that you can make it better. Like last year, we had a group of about 22 students going to DMRC. So they were invited by DMRC to study the systems and suggest solutions. So they were split up into about 6 teams, and each one was focusing on a certain area. At the end of it, see, the evaluation happens, it's a presentation. And we had the chief designer from the MRC come and evaluate all these presentations. And they were really impressed with the kind of solutions. Mainly is to identify where the problem is and then suggest solutions for that. So almost over 3 or 4 of those groups were asked to come and pitch it to the MRC management. So these are different types of problems that we take up and we try and get the students prepared to solve.
So what about the placement? I think one group of students have already graduated and got the placement.
Yeah.
So what kind of placement and which companies they've got?
We have many of them actually are working in studios, smaller studios, but there are some who have got into bigger setups. Exact details, I think Asim will be able to help you out with that. You can get those details. Yeah.
What is the curriculum of how you have divided the semesters and what type of syllabus each department has? Do you know that?
I can share a structure with you on that. So basically, there is a foundation class where all the streams are together and they are put through the paces in terms of basic skills, in terms of visualization, drawing, color. So all these basic things that a designer needs to have, immaterial which domain he gets into. And from the second semester onwards, we kind of start narrowing down, get into like product design, interaction design, gets into the ergonomic courses in ergonomics, and there's user study which spans across all the disciplines, because any design that is done has some user. So you need to know how to identify users. You need to go and talk to them, figure out what is happening with them and what are the issues, and come up with some insights on that. So there are these user study courses, and then like communication design would have a lot of brand and character animation, there's some filmmaking. So they're kind of exposed to that kind of range, while product design would get into workshop skills and developing form. How do you, for example, there's a course which deals with form from nature. So each group or each person takes up something from nature. Maybe it might be a flower, it might be an animal, it might be a bird, and study how to derive forms from that, which can get integrated into products. Product design is about having, one of the essential things is in terms of giving a shape, a form to a product. So how do you come up with new forms? Nature is one ideal example for it. So you have courses in form, then you have courses in basic ergonomics. What is ergonomics and how do you design, for example, how do you design a chair, how do you design a table, what height, how big should it be? So you study who's the user, for whom you're using it, what kind of work he does, and based on that, measurements are available, standard measurements. Based on that, you design. So you teach them how to do that.
Like, what is the actually criteria for getting admission in your college? I heard that 60% is required for. Do you want for interaction design science students with maths, or it is with any subject they can join the course?
Usually, I would prefer, especially if you take interaction design, I would still prefer either arts or a sciences STEM background. So that they're able to, because interaction design is not only graphics, it's not only programming. I mean, there's some amount of programming, there's some amount of graphics, and even to an extent understanding products, physical products, because interaction design is not limited to digital. Yeah, and there is a lot more to it than virtually any product which needs to be used by a person has an interface, and there is an interaction there, and that can be planned, and that needs to be planned properly. What is the kind of controls? How do you control the device? What is the kind of person who's using it? Is he visually impaired, or is he audibly impaired? Or if that is the case, then how does he manage it? So there are many aspects to interaction design. Yeah.
So, do you think that the students who are coming from science background will more team?
When we do the interviews, I mean, there is an entrance exam, but there is always a interview. So we try to look at what is the aptitude for the person. See, everything else can be by and large taught, but you need to have the right aptitude and a kind of mindset to say, okay, there are products, and there's a product, and I need to do something about it, and be able to study it. There is a interest for design that is very essential. So
Have a scholarship on scholarships.
yeah, there are scholarships. Most students, I think, are saying again that is something which he will be able to clarify.
What type of scholarship? And,
Yeah.
okay, so and when the students are having some other issues, who manages it? Like, it's not only design issues, but they will have a lot of different.
There are. See, one is we have the mentors. So every student who comes in is assigned to a mentor who's who's like a go-to person. So any issues that a student might have, he or she can go to speak to the mentor. Mentor will either help you out directly, or if he feels no, there is some other faculty who can help, he'll connect him or her with that faculty. If there are any other issues in terms of psychological issues, we have a counselor, dedicated counselor in the university, whom they can book a time slot and go and talk to them and resolve issues and all.
Thank you, sir, for giving us all the information about your college, and hope seeing this, many more students will join your college.
Thank you.
Thank you, students, for joining us. And if you want any query about this AKLU University, then you can ask me. Please comment on our comment box. And to ask anything, you can WhatsApp me in my number. And if you want a counseling, you can even WhatsApp me that you want counseling. And if you want to join this college, you can type in my number, I have WhatsApp message, and I will send you the bit link and our one key form, and you can fill the form and then you can join this college. Hope to see you in other videos. Please keep watching. Bye for today.
Thank you.
Bye.